DPW Heavyweight Championship. First introducing the challenger. Joining us all the way from Tasmania Championship Wrestling in Launceston, Tasmania. Weighing in at 80 kilograms, he is the big bad Doomy Daddy, Doomslayer. And the champion, standing 6 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 350 pounds. He is your reigning, defending VPW Heavyweight Champion, the Big Rig, Bruiser.
Check the headband or what?
You want to see if I've got anything hiding in my hair?
Ring the bell!
And this brings us to our final title match of Overload 8 Champions Edition.
Doomslayer from Tasmanian Championship Wrestling coming all the way up here to the Beanley Bowls Club to challenge the Big Rig Bruiser.
With one goal in mind, to strip the heavyweight champion. And you know what? I met Doomslayer briefly. Fit man. Physically fit. Bit strange fellow.
Yeah, I also met him very briefly earlier, and he was a bit intimidating, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I think that's the right word for it.
He seemed very confident going into this match that he was going to be enough to topple Bruiser. He says he has years worth of experience in the game, especially taking down guys bigger than himself.
Well, I tell you what, I can't imagine there's much bigger guys out there than the Big Rig Bruiser. I tell you what, just side by side, he's almost double, I would say, almost maybe double and a half the size of a Doomslayer.
But Doomslayer so far is taking the fight to Bruiser's, made those technical skills and experience really coming into play against the powerhouse. The champion's on the back foot coming into this one, which is unusual.
Hey, wait a minute.
There's a hand now, Doomslayer. Doomslayer's using some underhanded tactics of his own, choking Bruiser in the corner with that shirt. Lucky fan catching the shirt, and Doomslayer's thrown out into the back row.
Doomslayer trying to lay in some chest chops to Big Rig with little to no effect, I would say.
Bruiser is unfazed by those chops, and now he's just gonna send Doomslayer into the corner, just muscling him around now.
I think I know what's coming.
Oh no, this doesn't. Spelling disaster for Doomslayer.
I would have felt that in the back row, I tell you what. The vibration off those chops.
Well, I can just about feel it from here, Dink.
Doomslayer thought he was safe turning around there.
Those massive hands of Bruiser just coming into play here. Doomslayer's learned very quickly that he does not want any part of these strikes from Bruiser.
He's looking at...
A big beel across the ring, sending Doomslayer right onto his back again.
And here he comes. Oh, smart move there to get out of the way.
But the veteran Doomslayer just escaping in the nick of time as Bruiser charging towards him in the corner.
Ooh, Doomslayer going up in something interesting here. Here we go.
And Doomslayer with the bulldog off the second rope to Bruiser. Into the cover, one, but Bruiser powering out at just a 1 count.
Very few moves will knock a Bruiser off his feet, but Doomslayer quickly found a way there. And working the wrist there. Very delicate. Doesn't matter how big you are. Everyone's got a delicate wrist, I'll tell you that.
Well, you control the wrist, Dink, you control the body, and that's why this is so important in the early stages of the matches for Doomslayer to keep those arms close by. As now he just beats on Bruiser. It's punches and kicks. Oh! And now kicking that arm, kicking the bicep of
Almost
Bruiser.
like a Pele kick to the arm. Very interesting.
Really looking to soften up the limbs of Bruiser, which is a great strategy against someone with that kind of power. And Bruiser, just the core strength, catching Doomslayer. Doomslayer able to kick out at 2, but you can see already that the power of Bruiser is really getting to the veteran here.
Doomslayer just struggling to find where's safe. I don't think there's anywhere safe in that ring.
Oh, not when you're in the ring with a guy like Bruiser. There's a reason that this man is the Venom Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Just slugging him in now. Knocking Doomslayer off his feet with every strike. It's doing some damage. Yeah, Doomslayer worked the elbow earlier.
Big headbutt from Bruiser, that massive head coming down on top of Doomslayer. And now as he sends him to the other side of the ring, he pounces him off the buckles. That has got to hurt, Dink.
A lot of power there, sending Doomslayer off the corner, right onto his face. Again, Doomslayer struggling to find a safe space to be.
Doomslayer just wants to breathe at this point. Bruiser's just not giving him any space.
What's Bruiser thinking here? He's got wrapped around the legs.
Perhaps looking for a slingshot. Down goes Bruiser and up goes Doomslayer, sending Doomslayer halfway across the ring with that slingshot onto his face and out of the ring.
Sliding on his face out on the bottom rope.
Doomslayer trying to recover now as he spills out in front of the fans. And the Beanley Bowls Club is cheering on Bruiser, a fan favourite as the Venom Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
No doubt. Fans are strongly behind Bruiser here. Again, sending Doomslayer to the other side.
This time Doomslayer managing to stay on his feet and get out of the way of a charging Bruiser once again.
Doomslayer going for the higher ground, trying to take advantage of some downward strikes. But Bruiser catches him in a very unfortunate position.
The power of the big rig sending Doomslayer down with that power bomb. And now into the cover. That could be it, but the challenger just barely escapes. Bruiser's starting to get frustrated now. Realizes that was very, very close to being a 3 count. Very close to retaining his championship.
Doomslayer here now thinking that maybe the outside of the ring is a safe place to be. Taking a seat on the apron as he flexes to the crowd.
He says he's still in it. Doomslayer letting everybody know that he's still in this fight. This one's not over yet, but Bruiser.
A claw gripping the forehead of Doomslayer, bringing him up to his feet.
And now against the ropes, Bruiser bringing those forearms down across the chest of Doomslayer.
Be rattling to the back of Doomslayer's spine. I tell you what, the vibration from those forearms will really rock you.
Well, forearms like that could collapse your chest, and I wouldn't be
another
surprised
side.
if Doomslayer struggles to breathe tomorrow with more of these barrage.
You want another angle of that? Doomslayer keeps walking around. He keeps feeding for some more. Bruiser says that's quite enough. Pushes him to
Bruiser
the
wants
outside.
to show the fans his handiwork. Wants to show the people at the Beanley Bowls Club just what he's accomplished here.
Doomslayer seeing if he can find a safe place under that chair, perhaps.
Doomslayer's just trying to get away now. Just wants to get away from Bruiser.
And here we go, another
But
angle.
Bruiser's just
We're showing
throwing
it to
him back
every
again.
side.
Not letting him get anywhere with this. But that experience factor that we talked about coming into play, Doomslayer managing to turn that around against Bruiser using his own weight and momentum against him.
What's Doomslayer thinking here? He's on the middle rope, taunting Bruiser. What's happening here? Oh, now he thinks he's big.
Now Doomslayer's trying to size up Bruiser.
It's an interesting strategy. I don't know if Bruiser works the same as a bear, where you intimidate them with your size.
Well, Bruiser clearly doesn't, as he's seen this display from Doomslayer and responds with just heavy chops to this chest. And Doomslayer off of that top rope now. Doomslayer laid out in the outside of the ring, and the champion dominating this one so far.
Just listening to the crowd, just appreciating the fact that they're cheering on this beating that he's dishing out. And I don't blame him.
And the champion is having his way with Doomslayer right now as the challenger just crawls around the outside of the ring trying to get away from Bruiser, trying to wave off the reception that Bruiser's getting here.
And Bruiser's sending Doomslayer back into the ring.
The big man is not going to go down like that. He's not going to let this end by count out. He's not going to let Doomslayer escape like that.
You can see a little exhaustion showing up on Bruiser though. You gotta wonder how much is left in the gas tank of a big rig.
Bruiser taking just that little bit too long to get back into the ring. Doomslayer able to capitalize. Takes Bruiser back down to the floor, and now Doomslayer on his feet. And Bruiser's the one on the mat.
Laying in the feet, laying in the fists, laying in the elbows.
Everyone's the same size when they're laying on the ground, Dink.
No, you're not
Doomslayer knows that better than anybody.
And Big Rig's a hard target to miss. Dropping the elbow there from the middle rope.
Right across the back of the shoulders too. Driving the wind all the way out of the air.
Struggling to roll him over.
Doomslayer just able to muscle Bruiser back onto his shoulders, but doesn't quite get the 3 count.
Still not enough.
Perhaps just taking a little bit too long to muscle him over. Not quite able to get the champion down.
Doomslayer rubbing his boot into the fresh haircut of Bruiser. What do you think of that? What do we call it?
That's a champion's haircut, Dink.
Ah,
that's a champion's haircut.
Right.
Doomslayer's trying to take control here, trying to lift Bruiser up off of his feet, but the big man is just too much.
Yeah.
Too much size, too much power. Bruiser's not going to let it happen, and now easily scooping the challenger up and dumping him onto the back of his shoulders.
And now signaling for Doomslayer to get back up to his feet because Bruiser ain't done dismantling the Doomslayer.
Bruiser now with a huge suplex in the middle of the ring. Just displaying that dominance that we've talked about, that he's possessed throughout this entire championship reign so far.
Doomslayer with a very last-minute kick out there. Bruiser, you can see the effort really exhausting for himself as he tries to get back to his feet.
Well, this hasn't been a one-sided affair, Dink. Doomslayer has brought the fight to Bruiser, has made him work for this championship, made him work to retain his title. But now Doomslayer's possibly getting a bit cocky, slapping the face of Bruiser. That might not be the wisest move, Dink.
Attempting to clothesline Bruiser off his feet, but it's not working, and Bruiser retaliates with a line of his own.
Bruiser just laying out Doomslayer with ease.
Ducks that one though.
The challenger trying to outmaneuver Bruiser, but the power, the strength of the big rig is just too much, laying out Doomslayer for the 2 count there.
Bruiser signaling for the 3. Could have been. It could have been.
The champion's starting to get a little bit frustrated. You can see that he's getting a bit tired. Doomslayer has made the champion work for this. He's made the champion earn this.
Bruiser's calling for the end here. Signaling with that glove. I think I know what's coming here.
Bruiser
Hand on the throat.
Looking for the choke slam to end it.
Doomslayer
slips out the back. Looking for a roll.
Rolls it up. Bruiser's on his back.
Doomslayer uses the ropes.
No.
But Ref Richo catches Doomslayer using the ropes, doesn't allow it to happen.
You talk about experience from Doomslayer, but I'm talking experience from Ref Richo there, catching those feet on the ropes.
Ref Richo knows what's on. He's been in this game long enough. He knows exactly what to look for. And in this particular instance, Ref Richo has stopped it. Doomslayer and Ref Richo getting in each other's faces, and Bruiser capitalizing, takes out Doomslayer, squashes him in the corner. And where's he going now? Where is he going now, Dink?
Bruiser's going up is where he's going.
Bruiser on the second rope.
Bounce, 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 and
Down
down!
comes the big rig, squashes Doomslayer, and just like that, Bruiser, the big rig, retains the Venom Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in an awesome effort from the challenger Doomslayer.
Thanks for coming, Doom. We'll see you next time.